Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Bepro. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Also, I want to mention the two donation links down below in the description. If you want to support Ukraine, feel free to go over and to one of those links. Those are official donation links. They're not set up by me. The funds go straight to the people who are in need of them. So you can support the Ukraine's military or the Ukrainian refugees. And, whatever you can donate is going to be very much appreciated. Even $5 is going to make a difference. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. So jumping into the daily chart, this is Bepro. And you do see these two yellow zones over here. And the first one above, the one above, let me just bring the price tags to the chart. So this is the first buy zone that I had. Basically, you have your low over here, February 24th, and you have your high of the buy zone over here. You touched it in May, and you bounced in between. So basically, this was a zone that we bounced from once over here. Basically 3 bounces over there, you had another bounce over here, you had another bounce over here, and now you're losing this low of the buy zone. So it is quite negative because you're losing crucial support levels, and once you lose crucial support levels, you need to look for levels below, for key support levels. And obviously, this was actually where the swing high was over here in August of 2020. Now, the next swing high that we have is over here, the one that we created in the January of 2021. So this is where the buy zone starts, and the swing low in January, that's where the buy zone ends. So if you jump into this buy zone for a couple of weeks and consolidate there, that would be great for you to dollar cost average into your positions. Now, let me bring the price tags. So that's anywhere from 0.00112 all the way down to 0.0005. Okay, so this is going to be a buy zone that I'm going to be eyeballing. So as you can see, we've already lost the first buy zone, and what I want to do is lay a fib retracement. Okay, so we are going to use this swing high and this swing low over here. So that is going to be our swing high. There we go, and that is going to be our swing low. Let me just get the swing high set up properly. There we go. And look at where the 1.618 is. Okay, here are the fib levels on the right side. So this is the one that you need to pay attention to, okay? The 1.618, because that is the target after you lose the first fib level. Okay, that's your first fib level. As you can see, we've lost that level already. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Hopefully it's not very difficult to see everything. So this is your 1.618. That is your first fib level. And your 1.618 level is sitting at 0.0006952. So that is your technical target after you lost the first fib level at 0.0023957. So this is something that I'm going to be targeting. More often than not, once you lose the first fib level, you are going to get to the 1.618 because that is your target. Obviously, if Bitcoin continues free falling, you can potentially land even lower, and you can test the second fib level here at 0.0003285. Okay, so just have some of these buy levels and buy limit orders set up. And also, I want to mention the golden ratio here at the 0.618 at 0.0051326. Let me just move one of the. There we go. We're just going to remove a couple of those. You can just stop the video and copy them to your chart. So that is the golden ratio. That is something we need to break to flip bullish. And, ideally, we want to break the swing high, right? You want to break the swing high because then you're going to potentially start an uptrend. Right now, it looks like we're going to be entering a downtrend. And we're actually already in a downtrend because you have a high over here. You have a low. You have a lower high. You have a lower low. And now you're looking for another lower low over here. So potentially it's going to be the 1.618 over here. So you print that low, and from there you potentially can start your uptrend. and you need to break previous swing highs to have some targets to the upside. Now jumping into the daily RSI, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so you can see the support here at 33.1 on the index is something that we have been bouncing from multiple times here in October of 2020, a couple of times, once in September of 2021, in November twice, and now we lost this support level. We are in the oversold. And as you can see, every time you are in the oversold, you have strong moves to the upside. You have strong impulsive moves to the upside. You don't always go all the way up to the overbought straight away, but you have strong moves. So that's where you can make, some profit. Obviously, we printed a bearish cross with the 20 EMA and the 55 EMA. That's the yellow and the red line. So the yellow is the 20, the red is the 55. The yellow cross below the 55, that was your confirmation of the downtrend. So since then, we have been down 58%. So if you waited a bit after you saw this, you can now buy in 58% cheaper than you could have April 28th. So that is something to keep in mind. And also, I've been looking at some, Elliott wave structures here, and we did have a pretty good one over here. So right now, what we did have is this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we had our ABC pullback from there. So A, B, and C pullback, because usually you get the ABC pullback after the 5 Elliott waves. And right now we're starting some sort of an ABC correction as well. So we're just moving in waves. Or this could, you can also think of this as a 5-wave move down. So basically, if I remove the ABC here, let me bring out the Elliott wave. There we go. So you have your wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, which is usually the largest wave. Then you have your wave 4, and now you have your wave 5, and potentially that wave 5 can take you all the way down to the 1.618. And the wave 5 sometimes is bigger than the third one, but usually wave 3 is bigger than the first one and the fifth one combined. It depends. That's just the way it is most of the time, but sometimes wave 5 can be even higher, even bigger. So yeah, this is potentially what I'm looking at. This is the low that I'm looking at. We have the buy zone here, we have the 1.618 here, and potentially the fifth wave. This is going to be your bottom. And yeah, and from there, once you bottom out, you can potentially start an ABC. Let me just get rid of that. And from there, you can potentially start your ABC, move to the upside, whatever. We're just going to have to wait and see until that happens. But overall, if you want to see any resistance levels on the daily RSI, because that's something that I like to do, then you can look for some resistances where you have bounced from previously. So let's see. So if you just zoom in a little bit, you can see that we have this diagonal resistance trend line where you have 3 bounces, okay? You have your first bounce. Let me get the brush. You have your first bounce, your second bounce, and this is your third bounce. So potentially you can run into that trend line for the 4th time. That's where you can take some profits. You come back into the oversold, buy back in, and once you start breaking, or if you start breaking it this time, then you can potentially do that with force, right? And you're going to have a strong impulsive move to the upside, but then I would look for a back test of support eventually. Okay, so yeah, this is something, this is a resistance trend line that we need to break, so keep an eye on that. So that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If I missed anything out on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Patreon. On Patreon, you can get a lot more exclusive content. You can get low cap gem calls, TA requests, buy and sell alerts, video requests, whatever you want. It's all going to be in there. It's a great way to communicate with me one-on-one. So yeah, feel free to join in on the Patreon. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.